6 signs your body is starving for vitamin D. Vitamins are organic compounds that help our body perform many biochemical reactions. Without them, we would have no chance of surviving. With a deficiency, symptoms and diseases will be occurring soon. While you need to eat lots of macronutrients like carbohydrates, proteins and fats, you only need small amounts of micronutrients like vitamins. But that doesn't mean that you can't get a deficiency easily. Speaking of that, it's quite common to develop a deficiency of a very important vitamin. It's not only a vitamin, but it's also a hormone and neurotransmitter. It's essential for a lot of biochemical reactions within our body. What vitamin I'm speaking of? Of course, it's vitamin D3. Research shows more and more its importance in health, and I'm going to reveal to you the symptoms that are closely related to a vitamin D deficiency. So you know how to improve your health when struggling with symptoms I'm going to talk about. With sufficient levels of vitamin D, we feel energized, healthy and happy. The problem with vitamin D is that we are only able to get high amounts of it when bathing in the sun. By doing that, our skin produces it from cholesterol. We always should aim to go outside in the sun, since sunlight has UVB radiation, which is needed for vitamin D production. Since tanning studios usually don't provide UVB radiation and vitamin D is only in small amounts in foods, supplementing is a good way to fill up your vitamin D level. There are many good supplements out there. They are usually made from chef wool or moss. But if you can get 10 to 15 minutes of daily sunlight from 12 to 3 p.m., the exposition to UVB radiation should be high enough to get healthy vitamin D levels naturally. When being highly deficient in vitamin D, higher dosages over a time span up to 3 months are required to get a healthy vitamin D level in your system. But without further ado, let's jump straight into the symptoms that might be occurring when suffering from vitamin D deficiency. Symptom number 1, feeling tired all day. Since vitamin D is also known as the sun hormone, it gives the body the signal that it's daytime and thus providing more energy for daily activity. Some scientists discuss that a lack of vitamin D could be useful for animals like birds during winter, since it reduces metabolic activity, calorie consumption and helps them sleep all winter. However, since we don't want to sleep all winter and we don't need to do it to survive, a lack of vitamin D is probably not very useful for us. Of course, there can be many causes why we feel tired. But if we don't get enough sunlight and we are getting enough sleep, chances are high that a vitamin D deficiency is the cause for our problem of being tired all day. Symptom number 2, depression. While depression can have many causes, mainly childhood trauma, a vitamin D deficiency can also be a possible cause for it. So it's important to let your vitamin D levels be checked before taking heavy synthetic antidepressants. Many doctors don't have time to check your vitamin D levels, so they tend to subscribe you antidepressants instantly. Tell them to test your vitamin D levels first. Symptom number 3. Insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes. Are you someone that easily gains weight? Also, are you not eating too many calories? And are you resistant to insulin? Then chances are high that you are suffering from a lack of vitamin D, especially when your exposition to sunlight is low. Studies show that there might be a correlation between vitamin D levels and the occurrence of weight gain and diseases like type 2 diabetes. In case you are suffering from these conditions, I can tell you, you can reverse them and heal them fully. Just supplement vitamin D and make sure to cut off all the carbs and go on a ketogenic diet. This will help you to gain back your insulin sensitivity. Symptom number 4. Cardiovascular diseases. It seems that high vitamin D levels are strongly associated with less cardiovascular diseases. People living in countries with lots of sunlight and high vitamin D levels tend to get significantly less heart attacks. Symptom number 5. Weak muscles and slow recovery after exercising. If you have experienced that your muscles seem to be weak and not getting any stronger after weeks of training, and also your recovery is very slow, a cause for it could be a vitamin D deficiency. Studies have shown that athletes recover faster, are stronger and healthier when having high levels of vitamin D. Symptom number 6. A weak immune system. If you are someone getting sick a lot, you probably have a weak immune system. Try to reduce stress and eat healthy, and try to supplement vitamin D. Since vitamin D is highly involved and essential for our immune system, a lack of it can cause lots of problems, reaching from autoimmune diseases to cold and even to cancer. Here we have it, 6 symptoms showing that your body might be starving for vitamin D. If this video was interesting and helpful to you, please make sure to give it a like and to subscribe to this channel. More interesting videos coming for you. And please let me know in the comments if you were deficient in vitamin D and what kind of symptoms you experience. That would be interesting. Thanks a lot for watching and talk to you soon.